Later.
Come on, float! 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 Oliver!
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. My name is Naz, you're watching The Reaction Haven, and today I will be rewatching the first official Top Gear special, Botswana. First of all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And second, if you did not know, I'm a massive fan of the Top Gear and Grand Tour shows. I've already done some reactions to some of the Grand Tour episodes. I'll put a link up here somewhere. Check those out too. I had a lot of fun filming those. Since I love the show so much, starting this year, I'm going to be doing a full rewatch on all of the Top Gear and Grand Tour specials, and hopefully you guys are along with me for the ride and will enjoy watching along with me. Now, obviously, I have seen this episode before, but it has been a hot minute, so it'll be a nice little rewatch for me. Little did we know, and little did Clarkson, Hammond, and May know, that these specials would become so popular and so well loved and rewatched over and over again, and they just kept making them because of how popular they became. So I'm really excited to restart watching these episodes, and hopefully you guys enjoy with me. Alright, that's enough for me. Let's get to it.
This week, for a Top Gear special, they came up with a real
Look at his hair.
They gave each of us
Oh my
15
goodness, I forgot.
And by yeah, there were just two.
Look at James's shirt, man. Look how loud it is. Classic.
Built in any way to go off-road. The meeting point was the border post between Zimbabwe and Botswana. I've done this properly. What I've got is a 1985 Mercedes-Benz.
Look at this old Mercedes.
A car that Africa
My
absolutely
goodness.
adores. It's rugged, it's dependable.
It's also
Frankly, it
tilted.
lives
I've never
over
noticed that
100
before.
meters long.
It's like that.
The first idiot arrived. Yeah, that's normal, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. It's literally dying even before the episode or the adventure starts. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, here we go. Hammond.
It's an Opel Kadett from 1963.
Little did they know that this little yellow car would become one of the most iconic cars in all of Top Gear and Grand Tour history.
With the cars at the start line, it was time for our challenge. 1,000 miles to its western border with Namibia.
I'm confident.
I always love how dumbfounded and shocked they are
We hadn't even
after they
started
read what the
when
challenge
she was
is.
playing up. Starting to get quite hot. I've got an idea.
I forgot. Like a dog.
Oh yeah.
That horn still works to this day.
Anyone whose car broke down would have to complete the journey in a Beetle.
Oh yeah, that's right. They hate Beetles.
Sitting before you is the mechanic caddy. If your car breaks down and you can't be rescued, you will die.
One of the most iconic quotes right here.
Die. Well, how hard can it be?
There goes Jeremy. He cut himself. Ah.
The next morning, on the edge
Oh,
of the
that's
site,
right.
we thought we'd come under attack from a Bond villain, but it turned out to be the
Was it the vice president? Yeah. What an entrance.
Now this is light. Lancia, Beta, Coupe,
Superleggere.
The gunk was so sticky it had completely
Now, I
jammed
don't
Lancia's
remember them
rear wheels.
struggling to get across the desert here
You
in
just
the
think it's
Zimbabwe
just right. Do you know
special.
what it is?
I just
It's
noticed that.
Rotted prehistoric fish.
There's the island. Island.
Because we're now coming between what look like islands.
A baobab tree. Always wanted to see one of those.
Hammond, look at this.
Whoa.
How bad could this dust be?
Oh.
Crikey, I can't even see Jezza already.
It almost looks like water, just
Meanwhile,
waves of dust.
I'm not favour most here? Certain death or that beetle?
They hate the beetle that much.
It's a fossil.
It's not a fossil. It only died about 2 years ago.
I was talking about you.
Hey, no, not now!
Oh, straight up ostrich. That's actually really cool.
That's the moon.
The sky, yeah, that's the moon. Because of the dust.
That is
and the
so
clouds
pretty.
you get.
On almost, if not all their adventures, I always do appreciate how like beautiful the scenery is, including this.
They've lost in a competition against the clock on a rally special stage.
That's right, African Stig. Some say.
He's seen the Lion King 1,780 times. All we know is he's not the Stig, but he is the Stig's
African cousin. I wonder who they got to to wear that.
He's protecting the important bits.
You know when it was new, it had 40 horsepower.
Yeah. If it's lost one a year, it's at -4.
Man, that Mercedes is bare bones. My goodness.
Stratos 037. What?
As soon as he says that.
And I can't hold it on the brakes. Hammond, move! You're gonna have to go faster and I hit you. What?
Yourself to my brakes, why not?
Hippo's head.
Oh, it is?
Well, it's probably a whole hippo, it's just the rest of them is under the water.
James is so stupid.
Opens its mouth.
Using their noses to shovel water into their mouths.
He's narrating like a documentary. He's narrating.
There's a man over there with the best comb over I have ever seen in my life.
Oh my goodness. This man is catching strays. Just minding his own business. Catching strays. Poor dude. Come on, man.
Do you want to go out there with the hippopotamus? Or do you want to
Apparently hippos are one of the most dangerous animals out there.
It's not a horse.
It's crazy. They're feet away from one.
We're in a really bad way.
I love how those pictures had animals eating people on them. Did you notice that? Just rewind it a little bit.
It's getting deeper. Oh, hang on a minute.
Why would... Ah, my...
It's coming in.
And... they're both gone. Yep.
I can't help you. Oh, God, a wet bottom.
Come on, come on. Oh, Mike! No!
Ah, I still can't believe he did this. Oh, here comes one of the most iconic scenes in all of Top Gear history coming up here. Alright, everybody, with me. Here we go.
Come on! Come on! Float!
Float! Float! Oliver!
Hammond, how's it going?
Hammond. Is it a beetle, more to the point?
Look at Jeremy.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, he's back! Ah!
Soon we hit the tarmac, and we started to taste the hope.
That's right, episode's almost over. We're almost there.
All we had to do now was wait. Wait to see which car Jeremy arrived in.
Look at him. Child.
Yeah. If people of Surrey want to replace your BMW X5 with something that's brilliant off-road, then you've got to get yourself a Volkswagen Beetle. What?
That's true.
He's right.
It's true.
Alright guys, that was the Top Gear special Botswana, and just my immediate thoughts. Obviously this is the OG, it's the one that pretty much started all of the specials, and it just kept getting more outlandish and extravagant and insane, the adventures. But this was the first one, this was the OG, and it holds a special place in my heart. Just some of the things that stood out were the nature shots over in Botswana. It's just so pretty, the shots that they were able to take, especially with the sun in the background. That was really, really pretty. Also, they got to see some really cool animals. There were the ostriches, and there was a giraffe just crossing the road right in front of them. Elephants, some cows. And of course, there was that scene where they were watching the hippos and Jeremy just had to take shots at the dude with the comb over. Oh man, that's so iconic. Other scenes that stood out was, of course, when they were crossing the Makati Desert and the vice president came in like the parachute car thing. That was really cool. And seeing them overcome the struggles with crossing that desert was very, very nice to see them, you know, even getting their camera crew in to help them out with the problems. It was also really nice just to see the original 3 cars. Oliver is still working, but those other few, the Lancia and the Mercedes, knowing what we know now, those 2 cars, James's and Jeremy's, are still there. And it was just so awesome to see them pretty much in their prime, if you want to call it that. And last but certainly not least, seeing Oliver for the first time here in this episode, and seeing Richard just so happy with that car, and then keeping that car all these years later, and he's still driving that car, which is insane. So like I said earlier, little did they know and little did we know that that little yellow car would become just so iconic moving forward. So yeah, those were just my thoughts for the Top Gear special for Botswana. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out, and I do reply to the comments. So we'll keep it going with the next special coming up very soon, so stick around for that. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys for the next reaction.